Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Darkside Detective. We are at Dooley's family castle in Ireland, and Dooley may have goofed up slightly. Just a little bit. Let's go ahead and head to the Grove, see if we can figure out how to relight this sunstone or whatever it is that needs to be done. I don't know why we don't just get a spotlight, though. I don't think we should go anywhere without a light source. See, that's the kind of thinking that had me bring you on this adventure. Well, we could put a piece of robe on the shillelagh. Okay, I wrap this here and pour this on. Ugh, what a waste. And we have a torch. Received item, a torch, unlit. I can hear fire. Don't be acting the maggot with that carry-on. Bottle cap on the flint. We'll make a blood wolf out of you yet, detective. You received item, a tinder kit. Aha. Is that bottle cap actually steel? Let's light this son of a birch. You received item, a torch, lit. Aha. Not sure why we had the sound effect for that, but I have never felt more like an explorer than I do now. A new country, a burning torch, pockets full of stolen treasure. Well, wait a second. I feel even more exposed now. What is it you're looking for? What is a sunstone? Oh, now that's a story, but you're in a rush, so I'll give you the condensed version. The sun goddess Aini. I am probably mispronouncing that, but, oh well. Well, she was turned into a crane. Of course. Here, this is Irish mythology we're talking. People are always getting turned into birds. Let's see your cheek. I think I read this already, but we'll go through it again. Anyway, when she became a crane, she laid this stone that controls the sun and gave it to Dulia Hound. Dulia what now? It means first Dooley, which the story says Aini carved from a potato. Anyway, she gave the sunstone over to be protected forevermore. And it was, until today. Well, get it back. Bloodwolf's dishonor. Dishonor is not a very reassuring term. Bloodwolves are like hypnotists. If you're at the point where in life where you're turning to one for help, then you can't afford to be picky. About your stick. It's no stick, boy. It's an ancient and all-important shillelagh held by the family leader from days of yore. It passed down as a sign of wisdom, duty, and right only to those who have proven themselves many times over. Well, while legends tell that shillelagh can be traced back to the landing of the old gods on the shores of mystical wee Ireland. Indeed, some say it's a splinter from the mighty Dagda's Lorgmore. The Dagda is a powerful god, and the Lorgmore is his magical war club for you American boys. Anyway, what of it? Oh, gosh, I'm really sorry, but I set it on fire. Ah, don't worry, we have a load of spares. Spares? What, you think you're the first one to set an ancient and powerful stick on fire? Now away and solve this mystery. I don't have spare sunstones. Though I wish I did. Okay, goodbye. Schleen. I don't know how to pronounce that either. You okay, kid? Yeah, I'm not a kid anymore. I did my ceremony. No, wait, the ceremony was interrupted. I think we, did that one already. And I, botched up his, Irish accent. Oh no, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, then lots of shame on you. I'm only a kid. Alright, let's go to the Grove. Hi? Yeah, be careful with that knife. What are you at anyway? Stab in the darkness to chase it off. Right. Can I have your knife so I can do that too? I mean, I guess there's no I in knife. Wait a minute, that's exactly how knife is spelled. Well, that's your fault. A small pocket knife. It looked a lot bigger than a small pocket knife. Knifeless druid. I feel naked without my stabber. I should have gotten you to trade me something for that. Oh, too bad. Grrr. What is it, boy? Has the devil come for us? Arf! Oh, I don't think so. Okay. Let's see. That's all the same. The blade is too thick to pick the lock. Ah, well, okay. I was kind of hoping to do something other than that. Alright, back to the gardens. Tiny Hands O'Hanrahan. Away, devils, you'll not find solace in here. We should ask around for a key. Oh, this is where people hid away from nuclear bombs during the Cold War. Before our time, thank goodness. Uh-huh. I thought you were bringing in the bags. And I thought the sun was going to stay in the sky. Today is full of surprises, it seems. Would sirs like anything? The sun has gone out. That it has. How unfortunate. This could be a long night, and I have packed no snacks for the weans. Has anyone else entered the house? Not that I'm aware of. The Archdruid is... Archdryad, I'm sorry. The Archdryad is keeping the house on lockdown until further notice. Where can I find a key for the greenhouse? Why, I have one. Can I have it? I am afraid I need to hold on to it in the case the children get hungry. I might need to source them a snack from inside. Goodbye, sirs. Nobody in or out without the Archdruid's say-so. I thought it was the Archdryad. I misspelled it. Well, here, I've got some apples for you. Here, have this. You want me to prepare this for you, do you? Well, it'll have to wait until the house is reopened. That's not what... It was for the children. Not meaning to be rude, sir, but how would a child swallow an apple whole? Irish children cannot dislocate their jaws. Not since St. Patrick himself banished the snakes out of the children last Tuesday. Saint me? Well, you're welcome. Alright, fine. Let's cut up the apples. Let's chop this apple up. Janie, no! Apple slice. Oh, I lost my knife, too. Here you go. I don't understand, sir. It's already prepared. Yeah, it's for you. A snack to share out as needed. Why, thank you, sir. I'm afraid I cannot let you into the house without the Archdruid's say-so, but here, have this key to the greenhouse as thanks. You received item greenhouse key. And nothing else that we can interact with. Now the rain is cleared up, we look like a right pair of dry sprites. Okay. Well, we got the greenhouse key. A key for a greenhouse. I'll keep an eye out for... But so far I've seen no colorful buildings around here. That's not what he meant. This she does in here. Stay back, Satan, or I'll bop you on your devilish nose. Hi there. Americans? Worse than the devil, so. You kind of have a point there, sir. What happened to the sun, then? That's what we're investigating. Well, I might have a lead for you there. Really? Brilliant. Normally, it's up in the sky at this time of day. When I lose something, I check the last place I remember having it. You think we should check the sky? I do. I have a ladder out back if you need to get up there. Shall I go get it, detective? I mean, sure? Never know when a ladder might be handy. Nice flower bed. What other kind of things do you grow here? We grew it all. Edibles, combustibles, dirigibles. I have the lot. Really? What about an ant? Oh, yes. There's one of them sleeping about the place somewhere. Chuck the plant? Of course I have. This isn't a baby's first garden. Surely not a spaghetti tree. Oh, you can't have the spaghetti trees in here. It's all pasta and sauce down those aisles. Awful mess. Careful now, that's Stagfoot. A pungent plant root if ever there was one. And there was, plenty of them. Tell you what, I heard it through the grapevine that you Americans like souvenirs. Why don't you take some of that home with you? I say home. I really mean as far as customs. Thanks? Just don't get it near that flame of yours or it'll really stink the place up. Stanky herbs. These stink. I've never smelled a worse smell in my life. Soil thermometer. A soil thermometer? Yes, can't you have your soil too hot or too cold? Shivering soil is no good to anyone, and soil with a fever? Well, that's all sweaty and gross. Fascinating. You can have that one since you like it so much. Really? Thanks. Alright, soil thermometer. It's got a large head where the thermometer's face sits, but the neck is long and thin. Got some flowers here. Would you believe I used that plant to fight off a horde of zombies once? Not really. Watering can. Does the watering can get much use with all the rain? No, I mostly use it as a foot bath or a toilet when it's raining too much to run inside. Hopefully not both on the same day. Ew. Can I have the gnome? Is he alive? No? Oh, good. Wait a second. Sun's gone out, I see. It has. Not good for plants, you know, not having sunlight. Of course. They need things to survive, you understand. I do. Plants have the same 3 basic needs as humans. Is that so? Sunlight, water, and a lot of reggae. Right. Why do they call you Tiny Hands? That'd be on account of my tiny hands, you see. And yes, they look the same size as your hands. But I wear big gloves, you see. Well, to me they're big gloves, but you'll just call them gloves. Just one of the ways that the world is different for micro-handies like myself. Right. Let's go now. Skies, possibly still stormy. Gets pretty dark when the sun is turned off, eh? Yep. I should be able to pick the lock with this. I'm amazed. Let's see what's in here, then. Strange O's? This is some man cave. I'm not sure this is what people mean when they say man cave. Why not? It's a cave for men. Language isn't that complicated, Detective. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to learn it. Right. These barrels would have been used to store the ice, I guess. Somebody must have taken it all. All that's here now is water. Is this the creepiest thing we've ever come across? It's top 5 for sure. I don't know about top 5. It's 3 of the letter O with apostrophes after them. That's odd. You received item 3 punctuated circles. 3 letter O's with apostrophes after them. A very meta clue. Anything else that we have missed in here? Not really. What is it you're looking for? Okay, O's? What's this? It can't be. Those O's, those apostrophes. Some O'Dooleys must have snuck in disguised as Dooleys and stolen the Sunstone while we were distracted. Those fiends. Those scoundrels. Jackins, a lot of them. Pure gobs they are. Blackened hands, every last one. They're bad is what I'm saying. Bad news. If they're involved, we have a problem. You have to catch them, you hear? I'll whistle on the wind so that the butler knows to let you inside the house. So there are Dooleys and O'Dooleys. Are you an O'Dooley? Apparently not. This is someplace, Detective. Someplace filled with 3 thieves. Let's find them. Would sirs like anything? Did any O'Dooleys enter the house? If they did, they must have done it before the ceremony, as I have not let a soul in or out since. Not a soul, do you hear? Did no O'Dooley get in on my watch? No, not a soul. What about a ghost? Did a ghost get in on my watch? Not a soul, I told you! Goodbye, sirs. Well, we got a grandfather clock. It's broken and there's a strange grinding noise coming from inside. Got a plaque. If it's not broken, it can be. That feels like a motto I can get behind. Remember that time we accidentally burned down an entire house by messing with one of these? Good times. Dooley, shh. This feels like we might be, revisiting that. So we can explore the ground floor, or we can go upstairs, we can go downstairs. We've got a portrait. A portrait of Tammy Dooley, who's supposedly spent a year and a day asking why of everything a fairy said until it let her go in frustration. Why? That's the second largest green banner I've ever seen. Broken glass. Probably from the theft. Or there could have been an emergency. I feel like this house violates so many health and safety guidelines. They're guidelines, Detective. More like suggestions, really. You can take Dooley out of America. This must be where they stole the sunstone from. I like how I still have the torch lit, but it's not actually out. Siobhan? Siobhan. It's pronounced Siobhan. What a menacing name. It says here that she robbed a castle and sailed it out to sea so she wouldn't have to give it back. That would explain the eye patch. And the pigeon on her shoulder that she's painted red and green. This place is so big you need benches to take rests between rooms. We got a drawing room, we got a dining room, we got shields, a handful of fancy-looking shields. I could fit like 1 shield per hand, tops. Maybe 1 in my mouth? Detective, do you pronounce it vase or vase? I'm a vase man myself. Same. A painting of the sun. I guess it must be important to them or something. It's just the sun. Look, Detective, they even have drawers to store their dust and cobwebs. That's a pretty wise idea, actually. Drawing room. Connor Dooley, one of the family's military leaders in the O-Wars. Armchair. I'm so jet-lagged I need chairs for all of me, not just my arms. Fireplace. What a nice fire to come inside to. Yes, and with the sun gone, fire will become the new god, providing light and heat for all of its followers. Dooley, that is crazy talk. Quiet, don't make me sacrifice you to the new god. Does this look a bit like, you know, with his skin on? Our school mascot? I guess he does. With his skin on. May he bleed for us all. There's not that much space for drawing in here. Okay, not seeing anything to interact with. Look at those flames. You wouldn't see that on Monkey Island. It's locked. What a monster would lock me out of a room made for eating. I know. Alright, well that appears to be everything on the first floor. Did I talk to you here? With a vault like that, I'd have robbed it myself. Dooley. I'm glad we're inside now. It was cold outside and my knees were shriveling up. Okay. Alright, well, when we come back next time, we'll either go upstairs or downstairs. We'll have to find out then. See you next time, everyone.